And while many go to beaches and barbecues this holiday weekend, we want to focus on the true meaning of the holiday. This weekend, there are tributes across the U.S. to honor all those who died serving our country, including several in our area. This weekend, you can visit the Poppy Wall of Honor on the National Mall. USA put this together and to honor the more than 600,000 service members who died for our country since World War I. Joining me this morning, retired Lieutenant Commander Joel Vargas, a representative with USA. We appreciate you being with us this morning. Talk about this wall. You can't miss it on the National Mall and the importance and reason for putting this up.
Well, thank you for having me this morning, Marcel. I appreciate that. The USA Poppy Wall of Honor is a two-sided exhibit that we have set up, and it's an experience that you can go on one side and kind of see the statistics from World War I all the way through our current conflict. It talks about the lives lost in combat and what we sacrifice. The other side of the wall is an opportunity to see the more than 600,000 handmade poppies that were made by the American Legion in the and the VFW. And each one represents actually one life lost in combat. So when you go to that wall, it's a pretty overwhelming experience. And we use it as an opportunity to educate, remember, and honor those veterans that passed on in sacrifice to our nation.
Yeah, and you talk about it being kind of an overwhelming experience. So much work goes into that, volunteers and all the work, because it is someone's family member and someone's loved one. Why is it important for people to take some time this weekend to at least go out and see it?
Well, it's important. One, for education purposes. You know, 46% of Americans in a recent study says that they understand what Memorial Day is. The other 54 think by simply saying, thank you for your service, they've met that requirement for for Memorial Day. Quite frankly, that's not true. Veterans, you honor them on Veterans Day. For Memorial Day, we pay tribute to those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. Take a moment to reflect, especially on Monday around 3 p.m. Take a moment just with your family or by yourself to pay that moment of respect and honor to those people that have passed on for us.
Yeah. Talk about the special panel there marking the anniversary of D-Day. What can you tell us about that?
So this year, we have two experiences out there. We have an LED panel that talks about the Flanders Field, the poem that Moina Michaels wrote, in inspiration after Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae with his In Flanders Field poem. But we also had the D-Day panel up there that talks about D-Day and the Battle of Normandy, the invasion of Normandy. In there, you'll also see that it was one of the deadliest conflicts that the United States has had. We lost over 2,500 service members. So we are paying tribute to them today and through the whole weekend for the 80th anniversary.
What do you want people to know, and what should they know if they plan to come out and see this wall this weekend?
So come on out. You're going to have the great experience. We have volunteers from many of our regional offices, many veterans like myself that served over 30 years in the Navy. We're there to assist you, to talk to you, to give you your moment of reflection. But more importantly, just take your time as you go through and really take it all in, because I think many Americans, when they come through there, and many other folks that come through, have the opportunity to see that. And there's a big takeaway from that. Now, quite frankly, many walk away crying after they really absorb what's going on in that experience.
Yeah, and really take a step back to reflect, again, what this holiday is all about. Quickly, we have a few seconds left. We know a lot of the focus is on this weekend, events happening, but the impact that is for families year-round, and it never goes away. How can people help honor and remember our fallen heroes throughout the entire year?
Well, there's many ways. They can, one, always have that moment of reflection to take time within the family and just, hey, remember we're here for them because of them. The second part would be simply, you can go online and do hashtags, Poppy in Memory on any of these social media networks, and just kind of pay your tribute to them. That's okay to do that.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming in with us this morning. A very special wall out there on the National Mall, and a very special way to remember all our fallen heroes.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right.